My beloved, have you ever wondered why your path feels steeper than others and why your testing seems to endure even when you seek to do right? You have looked for meaning in the pressure, questioning if I have looked away. Listen closely now, for I am revealing the architecture of your destiny. The resistance you face is not a barrier, it is a construction. I am building a foundation within you deep enough to hold a weight of influence that would crush the unprepared. I am not simply giving you a gift, I am turning you into the vessel. Before the abundance flows, the channel must be cleared. Stay with me now, and let me show you what I have been quietly preparing while the world was not watching. Declare your commitment to this greater purpose now. State, I am ready. I await your step. Do not turn away before the final words, for they hold the key to embracing the destiny I have always held for you. My precious one, plenty will show more clearly who you truly are. It will make your inner nature, your aims, and what you hold dear more prominent. I have spent years honing these traits within you. My aim is not simply for you to acquire much, but for you to embody uprightness, clarity, and be spiritually ready for the specific work I have placed upon your existence. A time approaches when you will see your life, realizing your actions spring not from sheer endurance, but from clear, chosen aims. Your decisions will arise from understanding what lies ahead, not from apprehension. You will answer to your deepest calling, rather than simply reacting to external demands. This is the reshaping I bring before significant plenty is granted. I change how you relate to what you possess, so that material gain becomes your tool, not your master. My chosen one, the vastness approaching you is not to swell your ego. It is to widen your reach. You will discover yourself upholding great intentions that would have faltered without your endorsement, elevating those who had been overlooked, and setting foundations that open doors long desired by others. You are becoming a channel through which I provide solutions for the world. This is why your inner being has faced such deep trials. I am making certain that plenty does not spoil you, that your impact does not lead you astray, that your achievements do not sidetrack you. The journey for those I have set apart is unique. When others chase acclaim, you will feel the pull of your appointed work. When others desire public notice, you will follow your intended way. While others showcase what they have, my beloved, you will solidify your way forward using what I have entrusted to you. As your influence grows, so will the unseen tests surrounding your life. Plenty captures attention, both my own and that of the opposition. When my favor rests upon you, the adversary will try to attach misleading chances to your advancement. He will present alliances meant to cloud your understanding, individuals meant to divert your true calling, and arrangements that promise much but bind you instead. My precious one, trust the deep wisdom within you, beyond what your eyes can see. Not every offering originates from me. Not every bond is part of the journey I have for you. Not every opening is of my making. I will never require you to diminish your true self to achieve more. My child, you will discern what is not from me, as it will bring confusion instead of clear thought, heaviness instead of inner peace, and hurriedness instead of genuine rhythm. Anything that burdens your spirit is not part of what I mean for you to bear. When great plenty unexpectedly appears in your life, my beloved, you will also observe a shift in how others engage with you. Your elevation will create discomfort in those who have opted against their own progress. Some will feel entitled to a portion of what you have received. Some will insist on proximity merely because they were acquainted with you before my blessing reached you. Some will resent your expansion beyond the limits they set for themselves. But my precious one, the specific journey I have prepared for you is not for everyone. Ascending requires distinct separations, and true plenty often seeks periods of quiet solitude. Not from a place of elevated status, but because I have entrusted you with more significant responsibilities. The work I have given you cannot be held back by those who resist their own growth. Your unique task cannot be lessened by those who shrink from their duties, and your core vitality cannot be drained by those who only seek you out for what they can gain. My beloved, protect your inner stillness with the same vigilance you guard your resources, for stillness is where true insight blossoms. And this profound insight forms the solid ground for managing all I place in your care. My precious one, what comes your way is more than temporary ease. It is a spiritual gifting of influence. I bring you to a level where your presence carries weight, your decisions determine outcomes, and your actions reach many. You step into a new time where your prosperity serves a higher design, not simply for transactions. Every moment of your past was intended to ready you for the weight of this trust. Your movement upward is not random. It happens by my precise will. My presence is with you through it all. Truly, my beloved. As you step into a time of swift provision, a key part of this journey is often missed, though it is a powerful spiritual moment in your elevation. Your prosperity will not merely empower you, it will transform the hidden aspects of your environment. Hear this truth, my child, which many overlook. When I expand what you hold, I also multiply the attention directed at you. Certain gazes come from me, purpose to uplift, show the way, and keep you safe. Yet other eyes, like those of a pursuer, are sent to watch closely, mimic falsely, and sway you astray. I ensure your inner perception is sharp enough to distinguish between them, even before my favor fully appears. This explains why you've noticed the shift in your atmosphere. This is why some connections have suddenly felt distant, uncaring, or broken. I am removing these unhelpful observations, so your ascent can continue without harm. My precious one, you are now aware of this spiritual shielding. Not everyone is meant to stand by when I reveal what I have been quietly crafting. Some cannot endure the depth of your life's purpose. The truth of what you carry is too much for some to understand. Your quiet manner brings comfort to many, and they prefer you that way. Your elevated presence, however, will expose the insecurities of those who choose not to grow. This explains why I am guiding certain people away before I pour out your provision. Your emerging journey must not be held by hands that shake with envy for what you possess. Your provision cannot be overshadowed by a spirit that flourishes on suspicion. Your progress cannot flourish in places soiled by harsh jealousy. I am not merely stepping some aside. I am also making visible those who oversee great reserves and have watched you with pure heart. My child, you may not yet comprehend this fully, but your persistent effort, your firm integrity, your quiet readiness, and the strength within you have attracted those who hold the entrance to paths that worldly wealth could never obtain. My precious one, you have been observed by those I appointed. I have uttered your name gently in places beyond your current reach. The essence of who you are has carried more weight than your present state. Your firm truth has extended further than what you have spoken aloud. There are individuals, true messengers from me, who await my command to bestow favor upon you. Its arrival will be sudden, unlooked for, and undeniable. At the appointed moment, the way will become so clear you will understand it was never your own toil, but my purposeful design. However, this deliberate ordering by me brings with it a deeper spiritual call. Swift provision will unsettle those who think you avoided the common routes. Some individuals once held themselves in higher regard than you, believing themselves more competent, more deserving. When I elevate my precious one, I do not consider what they have achieved on paper. I examine their true nature. When others observe me raising you beyond their expectations, their own self-doubt may emerge. They might question your purpose, speak carelessly about your journey, or diminish your successes. They might try to misconstrue your humility as fragility, or your wins as arrogance. My precious one, you are called to rise above their objections. Do not seek affirmation from those who did not honor you when you had few possessions. Your elevation is not a cause for alarm. It is a pledge I have made real. When provision comes, your times of aloneness will deepen, not because you choose to retreat, but because I am refining your ties so you can move with clarity. You will sense that conversations alter, gatherings feel heavy, and some places feel spiritually unbalanced. This happens because you are entering a space of accord that not everyone can align with. My child, greater provision shifts your environment because it sharpens your true calling. This assignment demands a clear view, a focused heart, and intentional steps. You cannot respond to every request or meet the needs of all. Do not lessen who you are to demonstrate your commitment. You are not to shrink your genuine self for the comfort of others. Your elevation requires keen safeguarding, and your abundant provision demands profound insight. My beloved, I am preparing you for a life where your existence carries meaning. Your decisions make a difference, and your words hold genuine sway. You are being ready to enter any situation with certainty and stand alongside those who bring about real shifts. As you enter this next period, remember this truth firmly. Your elevation is not to disappear into the crowd, but to complete what you were sent to do. You are not brought up simply to be watched. You are brought up to move with distinct purpose. Your ample provision is not for momentary acclaim, it is for your hallowed task. The depth of meaning resting on your life is vast, and the coming prosperity is no random occurrence. I am making you ready for a deep and lasting impact. My precious one, as you continue deeper into this hallowed readiness, you must face a truth with firm conviction and wisdom. Unforeseen provision will not simply lift your life. It will distinguish you in ways you could not imagine. My precious one, this separation you feel is not a punishment, but a cleansing. Not every influence, every notion, or every shift is meant to join you on your coming journey. Some connections belong to an earlier time, not to the true purpose I have for you. There are companions who walked with you through difficulty, but are not suited for your victories. Others served a purpose during trying moments, but they cannot step into your new existence, as their spirit would lessen the good I am establishing. Your advancement uncovers their true character, my child, not your own. This peaceful solitude becomes a holy ground for you, my beloved. Here you can hear me clearly, without the noise of others' opinions or wishes. It guides you to rely on your own inner certainty, to move forward with boldness, and to release the need for outward approval. Though this quiet moment may feel heavy, know it is my hand shaping a sacred space where your spirit can flourish. As unexpected blessings arrive, I clear away what might cloud your vision so your understanding remains sharp. You must learn to discern between those who truly support you, those who simply accompany you, and those who draw near with intentions apart from sincere affection. My child, the burden of ascension is realizing how few can genuinely share in your happiness. Jealousy hides itself well when life is difficult. It surfaces only when blessings begin to flow freely. Some will withhold their honor because your successes will bring to mind paths they chose not to take. Some will not commend you because your daring actions expose their own reluctance. And others will not remain at your side because your progress illuminates their comfort with less This is the quiet reality of your sacred journey upward. It uncovers the true nature of those around you. Still, do not let this dull your inner light. Let it liberate you instead. For you, my beloved, are not destined to guide many. You are meant to carry a holy calling, and such callings require space, calm contemplation, and a deep cleansing. I will bring forth for you a close circle, and their intentions will be pure. I will offer you fewer voices, yet they will be ones you can rely upon. And I will provide you with fewer helping hands, but they will be capable of upholding the importance of what you are bringing into being. I am not diminishing what you have. I am preparing you for what is to come. However, this distinct separation will not solely come from altered relationships. It will also arise from the awakening of your inner sight. As unexpected good fortune draws near, you will begin to perceive existence with fresh understanding. You will make decisions that others cannot comprehend. You will move with a deep knowing that puzzles those still held by old patterns. You will watch over your spirit in ways people mistake for arrogance, not realizing it is careful preservation, not vanity. You will find yourself desiring deeper exchanges, significant bonds and relationships that echo within your spirit. This transformation inside you is not a retreat. It is you aligning with your holy intention. Soon you will understand that this solitude is not a lack of support. It is a clear sign of my deliberate selection. You are being drawn aside because what you carry must stay undefiled. Your true self must not be ensnared. Your life's purpose must not be weakened. And the plentiful blessings approaching you require an unshakable spirit that cannot be shaped amidst confusion, bitterness, and doubt. I am not isolating you to break you. I am setting you apart to fortify you. And as this distinction deepens, so too does your clear understanding. You will begin to notice spiritual traps disguised as opportunities, suggestions that seem perfect but ring hollow within your spirit, people who praise you openly yet hold secret bitterness, invitations that promise advancement but require you to surrender your inner peace. At this point, my child, your spiritual awareness becomes vital. You must learn to sense the true nature behind every possibility, far beyond the initial words. As I elevate you, the forces that oppose your goodwill intensify their subtle ways. False offerings will arrive hidden in appealing disguises. Unreliable connections will present themselves with charm. Yet, your spirit will perceive the true difference. A feeling of deep inner stillness will unveil the truth to you more quickly than any mere thought. My beloved, the quietness you experience is not an emptiness. It is perfect understanding. It is I guarding the deep core within you. It is I ensuring that when plentiful blessings arrive, they land in a steady, secure, and clear place. You are not being separated from, you are being cleansed for a holy intention. And this cleansing is shaping the profound nature, the lasting resilience, and the clear vision you will need to uphold what I am about to reveal. Remember this always, my child. You are never truly isolated. You are surrounded by luminous presence, by a deep intention, by steady protection, and by my perfect arrangement. The sensation of being alone passes, but your holy purpose lasts eternally. My beloved, the abundant good coming to you is more than a change in your outward life. It requires a transformed you, one capable of sustaining it without wavering. I am actively shaping that very spirit within you right now. My child, as you step further into the sacred way I have prepared for you, understand that a swift increase in outward provisions holds more than simple good fortune. It carries subtle spiritual illusions that appear to be clear opportunities. These hidden traps are barely seen, precisely arranged, and often appear just as you are about to take a significant stride forward. They do not come as obvious dangers. Instead, they present themselves cloaked in promises of advancement, influence, and swiftness. The only way to truly perceive them is through the sharp awareness I have been nurturing within your spirit in recent days. Grasp this truth, my precious one. When I lift you to new heights, I protect you with clear sight, not with easy convenience. My deepest guidance at times reveals what seems right on the surface but does not truly serve your spirit. The opposing force cannot halt the good that approaches you, but it will try to stain it. It will attempt to weigh your blessings down by presenting chances that promise quick gain, yet subtly demand you surrender your truth. It will send individuals whose words echo your own, but their hidden purposes do not align with my will. It will place people close to you whose outward aims appear just like yours, but within, their essence is tied to shadows. Without a solid inner grounding, you might mistake simple agreement for a genuine sacred accord. My beloved, a sudden increase in what you possess will attract those who seek the warmth of your favor without embracing the obligations of your calling. Some will come near with open expressions, but limited motives. Others will offer to work alongside you, yet secretly desire to control. Some will pledge to elevate you, but only to raise their own standing through yours. You must remain deeply rooted, carefully listening to your inner knowing, even when your thoughts rush you forward. Your spirit has already traveled to places your physical self has not yet reached. It discerns when another's presence is a true gift and when it is a trap. And grasp this truth, my child. As you rise, the challenger will not appear as a threat. He will present himself as the solution you seek. He will assume the guise of a confidant, a guide, a collaborator, or even a respected teacher. He will use comfort, flattery, and a false sense of shared purpose to gain entry to what I am entrusting to your care. This is why your capacity to perceive the energy around you, to discern true motives, and to uncover hidden intentions is more crucial now than at any other moment. The period ahead in your journey requires decisions uninfluenced by passing feelings or sudden enthusiasm. They must be made with the clear truth I reveal. But also hear this. Not every path that closes marks a spiritual struggle. Sometimes I close off avenues because I know your heart is too true to bear what lies beyond them. Sometimes I refuse a passage because your essence is meant for places of integrity, not merely power. I am not keeping things from you. I am protecting what dwells within you from being tainted by what appears desirable. Every situation you moved past was a victory. Every doorway that remained shut was a shield. Every near miss was my voice whispering, "This is not for you." My precious one, the rapid good fortune now reaching you is pure. I sustain it. I direct its timing. I safeguard it. Therefore, your closest connections must also be untainted. Your choices must flow from your deepest spirit. Your actions must carry clear purpose. You cannot allow yourself to become entangled with those who walk in darkness, while claiming to serve clarity. You cannot afford to build anything alongside those whose hands hold concealed motives. You cannot link your path with anyone whose honesty can be swayed. This is why I readied you through times of scarcity, not to cause suffering, but to sharpen your spiritual perception. You came to understand how it feels to rely on your inner sense when provisions were few. You learned to listen for me in stillness when perplexity surrounded you. You learned to heed the unease that signaled an impure presence. These abilities were not just for enduring, they were training for genuine responsibility. A swift rise in resources is not only a blessing, it is also a landscape of trials. But you are not stepping into this space by yourself. You enter it protected, fully prepared, strengthened, and spiritually discerning. I have already gone before you. My envoys have already cleared paths your feet have not yet walked. I have already laid bare every trick of the foe meant to sidetrack, deceive, or hinder you. Your only assignment now is to trust the insight of your spirit, even if your worldly vision does not yet confirm what it sees. You were not appointed for ordinary prosperity, my child. You were chosen for a sacred overflow, a richness that demands a watchful spirit, an honest heart, and an acutely aware mind. And this coming phase will call forth all three of these strengths. But you are ready. I have affirmed it. My beloved, as you journey onward through this unfolding spiritual insight, prepare your heart for a truth many who gain much wealth fail to anticipate. Your first major financial stride will not feel like a conclusion. It will feel like a stage for contention. You will expect delight, yet you might encounter resistance. You will seek tranquility, yet you might sense weighty obligations. And you will wish for comfort, yet you might meet responsibilities you never knew were yours. This is because your initial large sum, your first significant rise in holdings, is not the gift itself. It acts as the proclamation of the person you are becoming. When your standing rises unexpectedly, it stirs forces that once ignored you. Opponents who were inactive now stir. Competitors who once dismissed you now watch keenly. Dominant arrangements that once disregarded you now begin to monitor your course. Not due to any wrongdoing on your part, but because you have moved beyond a sacred demarcation that challenges what darkness has sought to secure. I did not merely elevate your worldly position. I lifted you in your inner being, and such spiritual elevation always rearranges the spiritual landscape. Swift prosperity often presents difficulties. It brings unexpected examinations, pointless delays, and individuals seeking to trap you in confusion or deferment. It can draw near those who feign faithfulness while intending injury. There are those who guide, appearing true, yet their commitment shifts when profit is involved. Your rising fortune draws attention, my beloved, and it also confronts every force that aimed to hold you back. As this happens, deep-rooted family patterns often become active, stirring resistance that runs through generations before you. In every family line, my precious one, invisible patterns exist that try to limit your true unfolding. Repeated experiences of not enough, ingrained ways of acting, anxieties, restlessness, and dreams left undone. These forces do not want you to succeed, because your elevation breaks their grip. Moving into a state of plenty means you are undoing an arrangement that has existed for ages. It is you who changes the developing story. You stand as a stop to what darkness never foresaw. This swift change creates resistance, my precious one, not due to any weakness within you, but because of your genuine significance. My beloved, the path of swift abundance brings with it a unique weight. You might feel compelled to take on too much, to prove your abilities, to seek approval, or to establish your worth through what you give or show. But know this truth deeply. Who you truly are is not formed by wealth. Your core reason for being is what reveals your authentic nature. The force that stands against you tries to turn this blessing into a distraction from your genuine work, keeping you so busy maintaining an appearance of success that you forget why it came to you. You must guard your inner being against the urge to please everyone. You must remain steady and not measure your value by what others think. And it is crucial to understand when to say no, even if opportunities seem promising. Not every door that opens is meant for you to walk through. Some roads, my beloved, are deceptive attractions that only appear to lead forward. Yet through every challenge, expectation, close examination, and responsibility, you must always grasp the sustaining truth. I am always with you. I did not bring this plenty into your life just to leave you to navigate this new terrain on your own. The very presence of love that brought about your well-being has also ensured your protection. You are not walking towards struggle. You are moving into fulfillment. You are stepping into the revealing of desires you had expressed long ago and then let go of. You are going into places that were declared into existence long before you were here. And every challenge that comes with this sudden rise in fortune simply shows that you have reached a new plane of existence. And grasp this deep truth, my child. Your rising is not only for your own benefit. It is for everyone whose journey connects with yours. Every decision you make now carries genuine weight. Every step you take affects more than just your own future. It reaches into lives for generations ahead. This is why the expectations seem greater. This is why the difficulties feel more intense. You carry more than personal achievement. You carry a hallowed responsibility. You carry the connection to those who walked before you. You carry the narrative that will continue. You carry the restoration for those who could not reach what you now possess. Your first significant marker is not the final destination, my beloved. It is the moment I confirm your readiness to bring forth something new. My precious one, abundance will transform your way of being, and it will also change how your challenges appear. This change is not something to fear. It is something to embrace. The weight you feel is not meant to break you. It is the depth of real impact. The force you encounter is not driving you to shatter. It is preparing you for wider influence. And the resistance you face does not show your flaws. It is a sure sign of the impression you are leaving. You are not just rising, my child. You are shifting the very atmosphere of insight surrounding you, and places of shadow recognize when my favored one rises. You were not made to break apart. You were designed to bring things into being. You were not chosen to falter. You were chosen to lift up. And what comes next will require the firmest, the most discerning, the most profoundly established part of your being. But that strong self is already waking inside you. I see it. The shadow world fears it, and soon the world will genuinely witness it. My chosen one, as you move toward a deeper spiritual presence, a profound understanding must settle within your core. The abundance coming to you is not simply to uplift your own life. It is meant to extend from you into places, into other lives, and into purposes far beyond your own experience. I am not making you ready just to outdo others near you. I am making you ready to share generosity without limits, beyond what most can conceive. The wide scope of this purpose explains the intensity of the expectations, the depth of the difficulties, and why your preparation has been so quiet and demanding. I do not entrust such a significant measure of confidence to those who are uncertain, focused only on themselves, or without vision for what lies ahead. Instead, I choose those who have faced experiences that shaped them, who found modesty during calm periods, and who gained strength through unobserved challenges. My beloved, comprehend this truth. The plenty arriving in your life is not accidental. It has a precise reason. Its extent when it arrives and how it links to your very purpose have all been determined. I am not looking for one who can simply collect wealth. I am looking for one I can trust to be a source from which goodness pours out to many, one whose sight reaches past their own requirements. My precious one, I seek a heart that grasps this. True provision is not for your own fame, but for careful tending of what is given. A soul who has not just the means to offer help, but also clear insight from my spirit. One who sees that resources in careless hands can cause harm, yet in hands guided by wisdom, they bring true freedom. And my chosen one, you are those very hands. My precious one, take hold of this reality firmly. I am raising you to be a presence whose generosity shifts the very atmosphere around a place. A soul whose open-handedness starts waves of change in areas you may never personally visit. One who strengthens the intentions I have placed within others' hearts. One who opens ways for those who have been overlooked. One who releases old burdens by supplying what is truly required. One who answers the silent pleas whispered in quiet corners of the world. This, my child, is the true meaning of holding sacred abundance. It is not about keeping, it is about releasing. It is not about possessing, it is about careful tending. It is not merely about accumulating, it is about living out your purpose. But to truly embrace this deep form of sacred provision, your mind and your perception must change entirely. My beloved, you are called to see beyond simple comfort, beyond what feels convenient, and beyond what only benefits you. Provision can move in two directions. It can either inflate your ego or elevate your true purpose. My precious one understands that self-centeredness cannot grasp the fullness of what I offer. This is why I have been shaping you from within for a long time, softening your heart, expanding your spirit, and sharpening your perception. I would not allow pride to ruin what I intend for profound impact. I would not let inner hesitation weaken the important task I am giving you. I would not witness old patterns corrupting fresh goodness. Therefore, I refined you. I remade your way of thought. I led you through lean times, strengthened you through trials, and prepared you through deep inner knowing, so that when plenty arrives, it will not alter your core, but you will give it its rightful shape. And here is a reality you must grasp. Sudden plenty introduces a different sort of challenge. The test is not in scarcity, but in abundance. As you step into vast resources, your entire surroundings will shift. New opportunities will present themselves. Different proposals will be made. Various voices will draw your attention. And with each new path, a question will rise from within me. Will you pursue your own wants, or will you carry out the sacred purpose I entrusted to you? Will you create passing moments of power, or contribute to an enduring order? Will your plenty reflect your own wants, or my intended design? When surrounded by much, many lose sight of who they truly are. They forget their core self before my kindness reached them. They forget the steady presence that supported them during difficult periods. They forget the nights they spoke their deepest feelings, shed tears, and waited with endurance. They forget the assignment I placed before them. But my beloved holds this knowledge. You will not use your plentiful resources to impress others with your standing. Instead, you will use it to show me that you truly grasp why I chose you. How you share will be carefully considered. Where you direct what you have will be deliberate. Your generosity will point to what is to come, for you will not merely spend what you possess. You will guide it. You will steer it towards great undertakings, vital endeavors, deep understandings, and future moments waiting for your willing spirit to reveal them. And do not misunderstand this, my precious one. I am not asking you to neglect your own comfort. Plenty will allow you to experience life completely, find deep stillness, bring forth powerfully, and provide generously for those dearest to you. However, your deepest contentment will not come from what you own. It will come from what you initiate. It will spring from the enduring marks you leave, the lives you raise up, the old ways you change, and the positive impact you release. I am lifting you to a position where your willingness to share becomes a power, where your resources bring new awareness, and where your influence serves my purpose. My beloved, this is why your preparation has felt significant. I am building a soul able to carry more than comfort. I am crafting one who can hold my sacred aim. And the good fortune now coming to you will confirm one clear truth. My realm trusts you with what others could not wisely handle. You will not only rise, you will raise others with you. You will not only gain, you will spread good things. You will not just flourish, you will pour out for others. And your life will be a clear example of what happens when my provision is used as I intend to change the world with calm power, deep impact, and focused purpose. My precious one, as sudden plenty nears, ready your inner self for one of the most profound trials that comes with elevation. When I raise you, faces you know will return, not because they have changed, but because my grace upon you has illuminated what they once chose to overlook. These individuals will come back without sorrow, without acknowledging their actions, without owning the pain they caused. They will approach your new chapter as if no history existed, wanting a link to a part of you they never built alongside you. Their reappearance is not for repair, it is to expose. Plenty uncovers genuine motives, and Ascent lays open the truth of souls. You can release someone in your heart without recreating a connection. You can extend them grace within yourself, without inviting them into your new standing. Not everyone is meant to be part of the renewed self you have grown into. My beloved, your rise will unsettle those who wished you had stayed broken. Some will resent your forward movement. Others will hold resentment for your steadfastness. My beloved, some will speak with pleasant words while hiding their true intentions. Yet your clear sight will reveal what their talk conceals. Guard your inner calm with the same dedication you guard your sacred purpose. True thriving asks that you care for yourself just as much as it asks for wisdom. You are not meant to carry bitterness. You are meant to hold a clear outlook. As you rise, certain individuals will draw back because their connection was to your struggles, not to the path I have set for you. Let them go with a quiet understanding. Release them without looking back. You are not growing distant. You are growing steadfast. My presence is shaping you into one who ascends purely, offers forgiveness with open eyes, and steps forward without lingering on what is behind. My precious one, as you enter the final stage of this sacred preparation, I wish for you to grasp a truth deep within your spirit. Sudden abundance will not reveal your weakness. It will uncover the parts of you that learned only to endure hardship for too long. When ample provision finally comes your way, old ways of thinking may surface and whisper, "Is this truly for me? Am I truly ready?" Those feelings are not doubt. They are echoes from a former way of being, one that no longer suits who you are becoming. My beloved, this is what is truly unfolding for you now. You step into this fullness not as a visitor, but as one I have cleansed, trusted, and sent forth. Release the old self. Embrace the new purpose. What stands before you is not accidental. It is your true calling, and you are prepared. My precious one, as these words conclude, let your inner spirit recognize the deep meaning of this present moment. This is not an ending. It is a profound unveiling. I have been readying you, shaping your spirit, and positioning you for a great flow of blessings that has already begun to move toward you. You are not waiting for new doors to open. You are now living in the very breath of change itself. My precious one, what is unfolding is not something distant. It is present. Your deepest knowing within confirms this reality. You feel a quickening in all things around you. You perceive a coming together. You sense a greater purpose, a hallowed truth, a favor from my presence, approaching at its destined moment. My beloved, you have passed through times designed to diminish you, yet they only strengthened your spirit. You have endured challenges meant to quiet your voice, yet they clarified your inner knowing. You have faced private battles no other saw, and I have honored every tear, every quiet request, every devoted effort. Now, the very source who sheltered you through scarcity trusts you with overflowing provision. What approaches you is not fleeting abundance, it is lasting supply, not uncertain fortune, but a true ascent guided by my own hand. You are entering a path that has been protected, made safe, and held especially for you. As you move ahead, stay open to the quiet knowing inside. Stay firm in your true intention. Keep your heart set on tending to what I place in your care. The favor coming to you holds true significance, deep power, and lasting worth. And you were chosen because I trust you to bear this without forgetting your true self. Embrace this with firm assurance, heartfelt thanks, and sacred reverence. If these words resonate with what your spirit already knows, then declare your agreement to me now. I await your committed step. Share this truth with another precious one who needs this clear understanding. And if you desire more of my guiding in this unfolding time, remain present in this place of pure insight and awakening. My precious one, rise with a hopeful heart. Rise with the true power I have given you. The deep movement I have set for you is not just a promise, it is already unfolding. My favor rests upon you. My beloved, you have absorbed these words, letting their truth settle deep within your spirit. If this clarity awakens your spirit, then declare your commitment to me. Proclaim, I believe right now. I am waiting on your dedicated step. Do not keep this light to yourself, my child. Be my messenger to three precious ones who yearn for this same clear understanding. Spread this truth and watch it multiply. If your spirit hungers for more of my constant guiding in these unfolding times, then join the faithful remnant who walk with me daily. Return to this source for deeper insight and renewed awakening. Rise now, my precious one, with a heart full of hope and the true power I have firmly given you. Know that the deep movement I have set for you is not merely a promise. It is already unfolding around you. My favor rests upon you, always keeping you safe.